Good morrow, lovely little ghost types, and welcome to the Dark Orchard for Laura Watson's Go With Me series.
As was said in my intro, this is the Go With Me series. Well, sort of the Go With Me series. Just like my last one, this one's not going to be out in the field playing Pokemon Go, so we're actually not going to go with me, but I am going to talk about Pokemon. This installment is going to be me counting down my top 13 favorite Pokemon. So without any more delay, let's get started with number 13. Number 13 is the iconic Pikachu. Why is Pikachu so far down on the list? Well, because I like others more. But Pikachu's just so iconic, Pikachu just has to be on my list. My first starter, however, was Bulbasaur. Technically, my number 13 slot, if I had no more slots to give, would be Pikachu and Bulbasaur, because Bulbasaur was also my first starter, but I just put Pikachu on here because, like, there's so many, and I love them all. Like, love them all in different ways. I don't think there's one that I actually don't like. Yes, there is. I don't really like Aipom. I know that's weird, but I just, for some reason, never really cared for Aipom. Anywho, Pikachu comes in at number 13 because I have others that I like more, but Pikachu has to be in my top 13. Number 12 is Umbreon, the beautiful dark type Eeveelution. I love the Eeveelutions. I love them so much. They're so cute. Every single one of them is adorable. But Umbreon, especially shiny Umbreon, I love. And let's not even talk about shiny Pokemon, because shiny Charizard, oh my god. I love shiny Charizard. Especially the shiny Charizard that I have in Pokemon Go. One reason that I really love Umbreon is because Gary had an Umbreon, Gary in the Pokemon series, and for some reason, I really liked Gary. And I know you're not even supposed to like Gary, like Gary's supposed to be the unlikable character, but for some reason, I really liked Gary, and Gary had an Umbreon. So, yeah. Number 11 is Pineco. Pineco is so cute. I love Pineco. I have a shiny Pineco in Pokemon Go. But I love Pineco whether he's shiny or not. I love Pineco. I loved Pineco in the series. I love Pineco no matter what. I think it's just the cutest thing. I love the design. I love the eyebrows. Like, there's so much about Pineco that's just so precious. Number 10 is Bunary. I think Bunary is so super cute. When I would come home after school and turn Pokemon on, it was at the time where Dawn had her Bunary, and one episode that sticks out really well for me is an episode that I think they played 1,000 times, where they were in a maze and the Bunary was there, and I just fell in love with Bunary. And recently in Pokemon Go, I got a shiny Bunary, so I'll pop that picture in here. But I think Buneary's cute, shiny or not, just like with Pineco. And I loved in the series the voice for Buneary, and the Bunary bun thing, like, that just sticks in my head. A lot of Pokemon sounds stick in my head, and the Buneary sound is one that sticks in my head. Number 9 on my list is Driftloom. Driftloom is so precious. I keep saying that. I need to stop saying they're so precious. They're all so precious. Let's just get that out of the way right now. All Pokemon are precious. But Driftloom is just so unique. I love the composition of Driftloom. I love that it looks like a balloon. And I love its background story, because its background story is so super creepy. Driftloom was created by lost spirits, and it's known to steal children who mistake it for a balloon. How creepy is that? Creepy little ghost type. I love it. I love it. It's so cute, and it's purple. Number 8 is the voodoo doll Pokemon, Beignet. I like the creepy ones. I like the creepy cute ones. And in my opinion, Beignet is one of the creepiest cute ones ever. And I really super bad want to do a Mega Beignet cosplay. Like a Jijinka Mega Beignet. I think that would be so pretty and so adorable, and I just really want to do it because it'd be so big and gaudy and just And now they have the Kingdom Hearts zippers that are really big. They're silver, but I'm pretty sure there's some way to make them gold and make them fit, and it'll look so cool because they're giant zippers that you could use for Beignet, who also has giant zippers. So that's a cosplay that's in my cosplay list, and I need to look at those zippers more closely and see if there's something I could do with them. Number 7 is Pachirisu. Now, I know I've said they're all adorable, I know I've said they're all cute, but Pachirisu is probably one of the most adorable ones on my list. Pachirisu is this cute little squirrel-like Pokemon that has little spikes on its tail and cute little cheeks, and is just precious. It's so precious. You really can't say anything bad about such a cute Pokemon. It's a squirrel Pokemon, and it's so cute. It's blue and white, and it's got the little yellow cheeks and the cute little ears. Oh, I just love it. I love it. Number 6 is actually the Pokemon that I have in my Go With Me artwork, which is Ghastly, the poisonous gas ghost type. Oh my gosh, he's so precious. Just a cute little round ball, and I like things that are like spherical, so like a Pokemon that's a perfect sphere and it's surrounded by purple haze. I love it. It's so aesthetically pleasing, and it's so cute and cute and cute and cute. Pokemon are cute, okay? All Pokemon are cute. But Ghastly is not only cute, it's creepy. Just like a lot of my favorites. But yeah, Ghastly, perfect. I actually have a Ghastly in my Pokedex on Pokemon Go named J Ghastly, and it's because of Jay Gatsby. When my mom was first learning Pokemon names, she couldn't get Ghastly. She kept wanting to say Gatsby. She was like, look, it's a Gatsby. So I would catch it, and the first one that I caught, I named Jay Ghastly because Jay Gatsby. And it's so cute. And I just thought that was funny. But Ghastly is one of my absolute favorite Pokemon. Now we're getting into the top 5. Things are getting serious. Number 5 is Flareon. I know, it's weird that a fire type is higher up on my list than a dark type, but Flareon is so fluffy. I want to fluff its fur. Reminds me of like Flareon Bruce. I just want to fluff it. Flareon is the only fire type on my list. I'm not at all a fire type trainer. If I was a trainer, most likely I'd either be a ghost type or a poison type trainer or a ghost and poison type trainer. I would not at all be a fire type trainer. But there's just something about Flareon, how he just looks so cute, but he's got such a bite. And one of my Flareon in Pokemon Go, I've actually groomed so much, and it's really high CP, and I use it in so many battles, and I leave it in so many gyms, because it's literally my favorite in my Pokedex. The next 4 are pretty darn predictable for me. If you know me at all, you pretty much know the next 4, without even watching. Like, you could click off the video and still pretend like you watched it, because you totally know my last 4. Number 4 is Seviper. I really want to cosplay Lucy, the Seviper trainer, but that wig though. Isn't she precious? Her outfit literally looks like a Seviper Jijinka. She cosplayed her Seviper. And it was actually Lucy's episode with the Seviper that won Seviper over for me. I also really love the scene where Seviper bites Jessie's hair and then she has short hair for a while. So cute. Seviper is precious. I love poison types. And I also really like the snaky Pokemons, which is weird because I'm not really a fan of snakes. But the snake Pokemon, I love. Go figure. Number 3, I've actually cosplayed this. I actually have a Jijinka of my 3rd Pokemon. I actually have a Jijinka cosplay of this 3rd Pokemon. Number 3 is Arbok. And ironically, this hair used for Arbok. As we know, Arbok was the Pokemon that we first saw Jessie with. I fell in love with Jessie, and I fell in love with Arbok. It was just like a joined connection there. And I've also cosplayed Jessie. I made a giant Arbok. It's a giant Arbok. It's like, it wraps around me 3 times. And I also made a Weezing, but it looked more like a Lemon Weezing. We call him Lemon Weezing, which makes sense because I'm Lemon Laura, and I had a Lemon Weezing. But anywho, Arbok is my 3rd favorite Pokemon. And I really love the little cartoon. I'm not sure who the artist is. If I find out before I post this video, I'll put the art in and the artist. But the artist of Arbok in a Starbucks uniform, and it says Arbok. I love it. I love it. I want to take a cosplay photo dressed in my Arbok Jijinka, wearing a Starbucks uniform, holding a Starbucks cup. Totally want to do that, or at least holding a Starbucks cup. My number 2 slot goes to Mime Jr. Not Mr. Mime, Mime Jr. Mr. Mime and Mime Jr. Totally different. Totally different. However, Mime Jr. has not been released in Pokemon Go yet, but I do have a Mr. Mime that I caught in Sweden, but my number 3 slot goes to the pre-evolution Mime Jr. I love the little hat. I love his little arms. I just think his the whole Mime Jr. design is so precious, and I just want to hold it. I just want to hold it, and I want to cuddle it, and I want to love it. I actually started making a Mime Jr. plush, and I never finished it, but it was looking super cute. I was actually in the process of making like every Pokemon that Jesse and James ever had. And if you watch Pokemon as much as I do, and I mean I watch Pokemon a lot, but if you watch Pokemon as much as I do, you know that James had a Mime Jr. who loved him so much. And that's the thing about James. I want to do a whole video on James though, but James's Pokemon really loved him. I'm going to put that in my queue. I'm going to do a whole video on James. So be prepared. So now, my number 1 slot. My number 1 favorite Pokemon of all time. No contest, no substitutions. My favorite Pokemon ever? Wobbuffet. I love Wobbuffet. Like, so much. Like, extremely much. I love Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet is 100% my favorite Pokemon. My friend group knows this. Both of these Wobbuffets were actually gifts from my friends because my friends also know how much I love Wobbuffet and love any Team Rocket Pokemon, but more specifically, love Wobbuffet the most. And I want to cosplay Wobbuffet too. Wobbuffet has been on my cosplay list for quite a while, and I actually sketched it out. I want it to be sort of like military officer kind of twist to it, because of course Wobbuffet's signature is the salute, and I love it. And there's just so much about Wobbuffet that I absolutely just adore. I adore Wobbuffet. I think Wobbuffet is so cute and so precious, and I love the fan theories and the theories in general behind Wobbuffet. For example, the tail. How the tail is actually the actual Wobbuffet and this big blue part is just an illusion. Like, that's so cool. I love Pokemon fan theories, but that one is just like so fun. So there you have it. That was me counting down my top 13 favorite Pokemon. I want you to let me know if you enjoyed doing this with Go With Me. Like I said before, I know this was a bit of a change, but let me know down in the comments if you're okay with me doing some in-studio Go With Me's, because I really enjoy just sitting here talking about Pokemon with you guys. So like I said before, just leave me a comment down below and let me know if you enjoyed this kind of Go With Me just as much as actually going with me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come around again soon. Say bye. Bye. 13. My number 3. Ugh.
I actually have a Pokemon in my Pokedex that I've named J. Gatsby. Ugh. My brain wants to say Gatsby.
I'm on the road to Viridian City. One of my Flareon. Blah, blah, blah. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. To protect the world from devastation. To unite all peoples within our nation. To unite the evils, truth, and love. To extend our reach to the stars above. Just see. Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Team Rocket's rocket control. Trouble's gonna follow you. Gonna capture Pikachu. And one of my Flareon words. Just because. Arbok. I think think it was Dawn. Anywho, I have a I really love Umbreon.
What kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do? Share with me your secrets deep inside. What kind of Pokemon are you? Are you do you have a heart that's true? What kind of Pokemon are you?